Hey there, it's Diane Forster, and welcome to I Have Today, the show that inspires, empowers, and educates you through life's transition. And here at I Have Today, we talk about the art of intentional living. Today is part two of a two-part series that we're doing that are the top 50 mindset hacks for unlimited potential. And I'm doing something different here. I'm actually on Instagram Live at the same time I'm doing the show. I'm your host, Diane Forster, and we're here every single week. We broadcast from the E360 TV network live. We're also live on YouTube and Facebook, both at I Have Today with Diane Forster. So thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time here, I want to say welcome. If you've been here before, I want to say welcome back. We are now officially, the show is at 11 a.m. Pacific time at the top of the hour. It used to be at 11:03 a.m., but effective today, going forward, every Monday at 11 a.m., from 11 a.m. to 12 noon Pacific time is our time slot. So what we do here is we talk about all things intentional living, and sometimes I have amazing guests. As you know, if you've been here before, I've had incredible guests, and sometimes they're solo shows. And this is a two-part solo show series that I'm doing because I really wanted to highlight the top 50 mindset hacks that have had a profound effect, not only on my life, but on the lives of millions and millions of other people, for some of the influencers and idols that I showcased last week. And today what I'm going to talk about is I'm going to take a look at the top 10 guests that I've had on the show who've had a profound effect on my life. Wait, hang on, I need a sip of water. Hey, Neil. Hey, Candace, how are you guys doing? So I'm going to showcase 10 of them. Now, I've had so many amazing guests on the show, but I wanted to highlight these because what they shared with me really changed my life. And I think it's going to change your life too. And then to round out the total number of 50, I'm going to share 20 of my personal mindset hacks that I use in my life. I've written about them in my books. My coaching clients use them and implement them. And I want to share them with you. So here's the deal. If you are here and watching this show live, where you can go to ask me questions or comment is on Facebook. That's the place where I can see your comments. I got a link right here showing comments. So that's, if you want to write in, you have a question for me or a comment, hop on over to Facebook, go to I Have Today with Diane Forster, and that's where you can do it. I'm also, as I said, I'm streaming here live on Instagram too. This is the first time I'm doing this for the show. So if I look away, that's why I'm looking away. So, all right. So before we get going, the first thing I want to do is I want to share this week's intention statement. And we did something interesting this week. We are using the same intention statement that we did last week. You know, normally we do a new one every week, but since the theme of the show is the same, the intention statement is the same. So team, show the intention statement for me, please. This week's intention statement, like last week's, is I have today to use everything available to have a healthy mindset. Now, I mean that. Use everything available. I tap into everything. I have, astrology, numerology readers and psychic mediums. And I believe in the law of attraction. I use all of those gurus. I use anything and everything available. Excuse me, to improve my mindset. And I'm a mindset coach first and foremost, and I need to work on my mindset every day. It's like a muscle. If it's left up to its own devices, it's going to go negative. It's going to down spiral. And so everyone who is successful does mindset work every day. So what I'm going to share with you is I want to kind of fast track that for you and make it easier for you. And what I'm sharing with you is last week we shared 20 of them, and they were amazing. They were from Louise Hay, Wayne Dyer, Marie Forleo, Noah St. John, Mel Robbins, Gary Vaynerchuk, Rhonda Byrne, Oprah Winfrey, Abraham Hicks, Bob Proctor, Vishen Lakhiani, Dean Graziosi, Joe Dispenza, Ed Milet, Michael Sandler, Tony Robbins, James Altucher, Albert Einstein, Neville Goddard, and Marianne Williamson. And now I'm going to share who I'm going to share with you today. But before I do that, I do need to make a huge apology and correction because I don't know what happened with Michael Sandler. I screwed up your name and I screwed up the name of your book. My deepest apologies to you. It's Michael Sandler, and his book is Automatic Writing Experience. Now, I have his book. I practice this book. I practice automatic writings. There's so many highlights in it. There's so many post-it tabs in it. His practice totally changed, completely changed my life back in 2021. Because of that book, I moved. I got the vision of where I have today was going. Incredible, incredible. So my deepest apologies to you, Michael. I love and adore you so much. And okay, so I wanted to say that. Now, back to the intention statement. So what we do is every week, the team makes a beautiful graphic of that week's intention statement. And where you can find them is on my Instagram page at Diane Forster Official. And there is a little button called wallpaper, and they're all there. All the episodes, we do them every single week. So this intention statement I have today to use everything available to have a healthy mindset is already there for you. So go there, push the button, scroll through the ones that you like. And my advice to you is to take a screenshot of it and use it as your screensaver on your phone, so that every time you look at your phone for the week, you're seeing the intention statement. You're seeing this affirmation. It's your reminder. What you're going to start doing is reprogramming your subconscious, and you're going to start to believe, oh yeah, I have today to use everything available to have a healthy mindset. I'm going to get the heck out of my own way and tap in like Diane does, right? So make things easy on yourself. So we provide that for you every single week. All right. So now, as we get into the content, I want to invite you to please stay till the very end, because another unique thing that we do on this show is I end every episode with a powerful mantra meditation that anchors in everything we're doing today with everything that we believe at I Have Today, because I want you to leave this show feeling more empowered, more inspired, and better at the end of it than you were at the beginning of it, right? So if you're investing time with me right now, I'm going to ask you, close off and shut down all the other devices. Really be present, because the more present you are, the more impact this is going to have on you. So stick around with me for this hour, so that this is a time that you're going to be improving your life. And I can pretty much guarantee anything else you'd be doing right now isn't going to do what this is going to do for you today. Because the number one thing that gets in everybody's way is mindset. It's mindset. It's the way you think. And I'm going to share so many amazing strategies with you. So let's get going, because I have a lot to cover. So let's start. Number one, what we're going to do is I'm going to do the guests first, and then I'm going to get into my content. So here we go. All right. The first mindset hack, comes from Brian Ridgway. And Brian Ridgway, my dear friend, he's the only guest I've had on the show 3 times, you guys. That's how powerful he is. Here it is. The one core belief holding you back is you think you're separate. The one core belief holding you back is you think you're separate. And what does that mean, you guys? So you're doing all this outside work, and his story is, 30 years, $300,000 on personal development stuff. And he says he's too effed up for personal development. Like he made the money and lost the money 7 times. Like he just could not get it figured out until he discovered this. He has an extraordinary story. But the power of this is that where you stay stuck is this one core belief. You believe that I got to struggle, I got to figure it all out. And what you're not realizing is you are part of the universe, of the oneness, of creation. You are creator. You are all-knowing. You are infinite, limited, unlimited potential opportunity in this world. Like you are the power. You are it. There's truly nothing you can't be, do, or have. Truly. And once you know that and start to understand it the way he teaches it, and he teaches you strategies on how to really live it, you realize, oh, I am this. I can become this. And a lot of the stuff, the beliefs that there are ingrained with us, start to dissipate. And you start to question it, and you go, wait, is that really true? Like one of the limiting beliefs I had was, oh, I've evolved so much, but oh my God, I got a long ways to go. I got a long ways to go. And he said to me, Diane, are you sure you have a long ways to go? And he's like, where are you going? How do you know if it's long? And it's so true. And in truth, it completely lifted off that limiting belief for me. So what if you knew this right now, that the belief that's holding you back is that you think you're separate from the universe, and you are not. And it's not just knowing it, it's being it and experiencing it, which he embodies every single day. And I love all the people that are here live with me on Instagram. All right, let's do mindset hack number 2 from the beautiful, incredible Marie Diamond. So Marie Diamond is a feng shui master. She was in the movie The Secret, seen by over 500 million people. And she is actually the secret behind the success of the movie The Secret. She's a friend of mine. She's been on my show. And here's the hack, that your luck is 33.33% based on your environment. So she talks about the 3 levels of luck, and there's spiritual luck, there's human luck, and environment luck. And your environment has a lot to do with it. If you are doing things in your life that you are blocking the flow, and believe it or not, this stuff works. I can't tell you the stuff that's rushed into my life when I change things around, my office, my apartment, my bedroom, the living room, and bought certain colors that were the right ones for me. All of this stuff matters. The flow just kept coming in. So remember that your luck is 33.33% based on your environment. So clean off your desk, empty the drawers, make room and opportunity for money and success and clients and love to flow into your life. If you've got a whole bunch of pictures of you alone or a person by themselves, that's not going to attract love. Get pictures of couples. If you want to attract more money into your life, where are you creating the space for money to come and show up? And that could be in the form of clients in business, So you got to clear off your desk to send the invitation. You got to sit so that you're facing the door. Never have your back to a door. Don't have your desk in front of a window, because it's like whoosh, the money's flying out the window. Like all this stuff matters. So valuable. Now, let me take a little break here before we keep going. What we're going to do, the team and I, in the description, we're going to have a link to Diane's bookstore. I have a bookstore on Amazon. So all the people that I had last week and all the people that I have today, I have a bookstore for every one of their books is available for you. I made it super simple and easy. So we'll give you this link. In fact, team, let's make sure to do that at the end of the episode. We'll just post it up here, and you just go there and buy the books and start implementing this stuff in your life. So we'll make sure to do that. All right, let's keep moving because we have a ways to go. Okay, next up, Michael Lozier. Michael Lozier wrote a book that came out before the movie The Secret called The Law of Attraction. And what I love about him, he was a guest on my show, is that he teaches it very practically. Like if you're not manifesting what you want as fast as you want in your life, I guarantee you it's because you're doing certain things. And he's got these like so cool. I printed them and put them on my desk and I use them. You guys, I have these people on my show, but I'm students of theirs because they really know their stuff. I want to showcase them. So he has a whole bunch of little like notes, like never, like don't not know, never say don't not know, right? Because those words are like, if you typed in the Google search bar, no pink elephants, guess what's going to come up on the search? Nothing but pink elephants, right? Tons of stuff. So these are 3 words you should never say. And he says, and then replace it with, so what do I want instead? And so many other things. Where are you vibing? But the biggest takeaway that I got from him was this, that every block, quote, perceived block, that we have is caused by one emotion that's trying to get out. So while Brian Ridgway, his whole thing is there's only one core belief that's holding you back, Michael says every block that you have is caused by one emotion trying to get out. It might be anger. It might be fear. It might be shame. It might be doubt. It might be one thing, but it's trying to get out. And evidence of it is all in your life everywhere. Isn't that so fascinating? I mean, the analogy he uses, he said it's like a pimple trying to pop and get out. Kind of gross, but true. Like it's trying to get up and out. It was so powerful. So his book is amazing as well. All right, next on the list is John Gray. John Gray wrote Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. It is one of the best. It's definitely in the top 10. It might even be the number one relationship books in the world. This book was so transformative for so many people. He's incredible. Here's what he said, and this pierced me in the heart, and I hope this pierces you in the heart too, especially if you're in relationships, all right? All men and women have an equal need for love. All men and women have an equal need for love. Isn't that powerful? So when you're not getting the love that you think you want, or you have certain expectations, remember that the person on the other side of you, across from you, has just as big a need for love. And your styles might be different. Your communication might be different. You know, the way you give and receive love might be different. That's another book for another time. And so just knowing that, as much as I need love, so does everybody else in the world, especially and including my partner or my potential partner. So think about that. Oh, that was so big. Of course, we all have an equal need for it. It's truly what we came here to do. And in this earthly experience is have the experiences. And the greatest emotion, the top of the scale in emotions, is love. It's the only word the universe knows. The universe only knows love, which I'll get into later when I get into mine. But isn't that powerful? So all men and women have an equal need for love. Thank you, John Gray. That was so powerful. Next, we have Mark Allen, the incredible Mark Allen. He is the co-founder of the New World Library. He has produced so many world famous books, Eckhart Tolle, to name a few. This is what he told me. He has a process in the Millionaire Course called the Ideal Scene. And so what you do is you answer 13 questions. But what I love most about what Mark does is what he does with his affirmations and his statements, his intention statements. He adds this. You ready? Whenever you're asking for what you want, with ease and flow, in a relaxed manner, in divine timing, for the highest good of all. All right? So I, Diane Forster, am in the process of creating a global multimedia company in personal development and transformation with ease and flow, in a relaxed manner, in divine timing, for the highest good of all. That's the message I'm sending out to the universe. So where could you say that in your life? Wherever it is, if it's health, if it's relationships, if it's money, if it's success, if it's community, if it's fun, whatever it is, where could you tag that on there, tack that on in the end, so that it comes to you so easily. And I have another thing, you guys. Here's another hack. I do this, flow and ease. It's on my desk. Every day I walk into my office and say, may this day be filled with abundance. May I impact the lives of all those who are seeking my help and support, and can I do it with flow and ease? So isn't that beautiful? All right, that's what you want in your life. Amazing mindset hack. Okay, let's go. Next one is Tara Garrison. Okay, she is so incredible. I had her on the show. I've been on her podcast. Incredible. So she teaches keto and fitness. She's an amazing coach. Her whole life completely reinvented her life, just like I did. Who she is now compared to who she was, wouldn't even recognize her. She says that herself, just like me. But what she said, and this was so core, this is so valuable. I asked her a question. What do people need to know to get them like off the fence to make the changes? What do they need to know in order to do this? And her response was brilliant. She said, you already know what you need to do, because you do. You already know what you need to do. You just have to do it. Now, is it easy? Probably not. Is it fun? Probably not. If it was, you'd be doing it. Sometimes we have to do the thing that we don't want to do because we know it's the thing that's going to change us. If you keep doing what you're doing every day, you're going to keep getting the same results every day. That's just the way it is. And where this progress and momentum comes in your life, where you start to build so much confidence, which I'm getting to very shortly with Justin, where all of that takes place in your life is by doing the thing that you don't want to do. The subconscious, we're trying to hack the mind, right? We're doing mindset hacks for unlimited potential, is make your body do the thing that you want to do, because your brain is going to, the antiquated system is going to go, no, I want to stay small. I want to stay safe. I want to stay familiar, right? That's what it's doing. So you consciously know what you need to do. You just need to just do it. And she's living proof of it every single day. All right. Next one on the list is, Arif Anis. Oh, what a beautiful interview I had with this lovely, lovely man. And he won Brain of the Year. He's met Bill Clinton. He's won so many awards. I mean, Brain of the Year. This is a guy you need to know. So I had him on the show and he's written books. And what he shared with is, I am possible. I am possible. It's not impossible. It's I am possible. Anything is possible for you. Just because things in your life maybe haven't worked out in the past, different maybe jobs, or you lost money, or relationships didn't happen, or maybe you had health challenges, does not mean that's your future at all. Anything is possible in any given moment. There are a myriad of unlimited potential scenarios and possibilities for you. So if you operate under I am possible, it's all possible for me. And send that invitation to the universe and allow the magic to start happening for you. So thank you so much, Arif. Totally love that. All right, next. Oh my gosh, Sharon Lecter. Sharon, I love her so much. So here is the mindset hack. To worry is to pray for what you do not want. To worry is to pray for what you do not want. When you are worrying, you are putting projected fear into the future. You are inviting the universe to bring you exactly the thing that you do not want. Remember Michael Lozier, don't not know? So I'm going to share a hack with you how to get rid of worry. That's coming up. So do not worry, because when you're worrying, you are sending that message to the universe, bring this to me in my future. That's exactly what you're doing. You want to focus your attention, not on what you don't want, on what you do want, just like Michael said. So what do I want, right? So powerful. Thank you so much for that, Sharon. So many other things she taught me. Okay, next up on the list is Justin Guarini. All right. I love Justin so much. For those of you who don't know who he is, you must know who he is. He was the first runner-up on season 1 of American Idol. He is a beautiful man, so talented, and I'm so grateful and happy to call him my friend. He teaches about confidence. So here's his quote. When you don't have confidence, you're teaching people not to trust you. You're teaching people not to trust you when you don't have confidence. So you know way more than you think you do. You just have limiting beliefs that make you feel like, oh, what if I'm wrong? What if I'm not right? I haven't been right always in the future. What if I'm wrong again? And so when you come to something with confidence, be confident about it. And he teaches about it. I have all the resources for you guys, all the resources coming up at the end of the episode. You're teaching people not to trust you, and they want to trust you. They are looking to you for answers, and everything that you know and have experienced in your life has been so valuable for you. Every lesson along the way. I'm going to talk about that when we get to me. So what if you started operating from a place of confidence? Just be more confident. You know your stuff. You know your stuff. And anything that you don't know, it is, what I confidently say is, that's a really good question. I don't know the answer to that, but I'll get back to you. Confidently, I say that. Of course, I don't know everything in the world, but I certainly know a lot, and so do you. So show up with confidence, because otherwise you're sending a message to people: don't work with her, or don't connect with her, or don't date her or him, or no, because you're teaching them not to trust you. And you've got to trust yourself. So thank you for that, Justin. All right, next on the list is the last one from my guest is from Elle Russ. And Elle, shout out to you, because I was on Elle's show recently, and she's promoting that today, and now I'm promoting her. I love the way the universe works. Now, this is a biggie. Now, this is a writer downer, man. This is such a writer downer. Bragging is insecurity, but confidence provides an evolutionary edge. Oof, is that deep? That is so deep. Bragging is insecurity. So the people that brag, the marketers out there, they're leaning on the Lamborghini, or they're walking through the mansion that these people don't own. They're renting it all for, social media. People who are really confident do not need to brag. And that is an evolutionary edge, because the person who has all the talent, has the confidence, has the knowledge, has the knowing, does things in a way that's differently. It's kind of like the dark horse. You don't even see them coming. It's like, where did she come from? Where did he come from? You don't want to be part of the herd, you guys. You don't. You want to stand out. That's what I teach with my TV hosting and with my clients. First thing we do is strategy sessions. Okay, what's your unique ability? How do we make you stand out? It never comes from a place of bragging. It always comes from an authentic place which exudes confidence. That's what gives you the evolutionary edge. So powerful. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to pivot to my top mindset hacks. I have 20 of them, you guys. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Make sure you're writing these down. Number one is love it, thank it, bring it. Love it, thank it, bring it. This is what I wrote about in my first book, I Have Today. This is the 3-step mantra I live by. I say these words every single day. Love it, thank it, bring it. Love it, thank it, bring it. Goes on in my head. That drill down means love your life no matter what. No matter what you've been through in your life, you are alive today. You have breath in your lungs. 153,000 people didn't wake up today. I don't know what you've been through in the past, but everybody has been through stuff. And so that's not happening to you anymore. You've got to find the gifts in them and move on. And even the pain, especially the pain, has taught you resilience, strength, tenacity, fortitude, clarity about what you do want versus what you don't want, made you stronger, made you smarter. There's so many gifts in it, okay? So love your life, because you have a life to love, and it could be anything that you want it to be. So love it's about your past. Thank it is right now, in the present moment. Be so grateful for everything that you have right now. From the water you get to drink. Do you know how many people in the world have to walk miles and miles for water every day? Did you know that 5,000 children die every single day from drinking contaminated water, and you get to turn on a faucet? How lucky are you? You get to take a hot shower. You get to sleep in a bed. Do you know how many people never sleep in a bed their entire lives? Like, there is so much to be grateful for. If you are here listening or watching me right now, chances are you slept in a bed last night. You've had something to drink. You've had some food. You literally have everything you need. When you are grateful for where you are right now and everything you have, no matter how few dollars are in your bank account, or how few pairs of shoes might be in your closet, or whatever you are perceiving as a problem, be grateful for it. Because when you're appreciative and grateful and thankful, you've just sent an invitation of vibration to the universe to bring you more things to be grateful for. As Lynn Twist says, what we appreciate appreciates. So now, bring it is your future. That's the power. Loving your life no matter what, being grateful for everything that you have right now. Well, how am I going to bring it today? How am I going to show up? How am I bringing it with my health? How am I bringing it with my attitude? How am I bringing it in my relationships? How am I bringing it on this show right now for you? Like, I'm bringing it for you right now. How are you bringing it today? Like, show up like today is the last day of your life, because it's the only thing you have is this moment right now, right? So bring it, show up in a big way. Like I shared Ed Milet, the power of one more, make one more phone call, send one more email, one more text, one more push-up, one more something that's going to really show you how powerful you are. That is going to help your mindset, you guys. You build on those things and you become really confident, really inspired and empowered in your life. This is the path to unlimited potential. All right. Love it. Thank it. Bring it. Let's do the next one. Super fun one, you guys. The starfish mantra. The starfish mantra is something I do every day. I get out of bed, I stand up, and I starfish my arms and legs, right? So spread my legs out a little bit, reach my arms up to the sky, look up, and I say these words. I have today to love my life. Something really good is going to happen to me today. I can feel it. Miracles big and small, I notice them all. Yes, 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 thank you. So the very first thing I've done is I told the universe, I extended an invitation for the universe to bring me miracles, that I expect them. I'm open to receiving them. I'm loving my life and I'm paying attention to the signs. Please bring them to me. This starfish mantra is so powerful. It's amazing. So start implementing that in your life. All right. All right. Next one on the list is the person I used to be. I want you to start saying this in your life. Write this down. Whenever you hear yourself saying, I am, and something negative is coming after that, you are getting it no matter what. You may think you're not, and you may think, oh, that's just a silly statement. Oh, I'm so stupid. Or I'm not worthy of that. I'm not good at that. I'm not organized. I'm disorganized. I'm always late. I am never this. I am always that. No more. Stop saying that. This is how you need to catch it. I call these the ABCs. And that means awareness begets change, which is why I'm sharing all of these with you. Okay. Once you're aware, then you can make a change. All right. So what I want you to do when you catch yourself saying that is, no, the person I used to be would say that. The person I am now knows that I can, or I am, or I'm creating, I'm in the process of what it is you want, not what you don't want. Okay. Your words are so powerful. You know how your environment's so powerful? Like Marie Diamond said, your words are so powerful. You are literally getting what you're speaking about. Okay. So, catch yourself when you're doing that and replace that with the person I used to be. All right. Next is M plus I equals O. This is a formula. It's a writer downer. M plus I equals O, which stands for movement with intention will deliver your outcome. Movement with intention will deliver your outcome. So while everything we do here at I Have Today is the art of intentional living, that's what this show is about. You've got to be intentional with your life. And I'm going to share a quote with you that's going to make sense. So what does this mean? How do you break this down? You do this formula backwards. You have to know your desired outcome first, right? What is it that you want? You can't hit a target you don't have, right? So if your outcome is to become a millionaire. This is a big one. Everyone wants to be a millionaire. Really? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? What are you doing to prepare for that? Excuse me. Okay. Well, you got to assess your gap, where that is, and you've got to work it backwards, right? So if you want to be a millionaire and you haven't even made $100,000, you might want to start with the $100,000, right? First of all, you're going to believe that more. Second of all, it's going to be, in your mind, not mine, but in your mind, it's going to be easier to achieve that, right? So what does that mean? Let's just use this as an example. This is great. So if I want to become someone who earns $100,000 and I'm currently making 50, let's say, that means you have to earn another $50,000, which means you have to double your income, which means you have to do one of two things. You either have to enroll more people into whatever you're doing, get more customers, double the customers, or maybe you got to double your rates, right? Maybe it's both. But in either scenario, so if the intention is then, if you want to make $100,000, I intend to double my income this year. That's your intention statement, right? That's your intention behind it. Well, now what's the movement to get you there? Okay, well, I need to double my clientele, which means I need to make twice as many outreaches per day than I'm normally doing. How simple is this, you guys? It's math. If you want to lose 20 pounds in 2 months, that's 10 pounds a month. That's about 2.5 pounds per week, right? How do you do that? Okay. How would you do that? I'm going to increase my intake of water, which means movement is I'm going to make sure I drink 4 of these liters a day. That's what I'm going to do. If you're currently, only drinking 1 or 2, like it's not hard. You just have to do it. So M plus I equals O. Use this formula for everything in your life. It's been transformative in my life and for my clients. Okay. All right. Next on the list. Loving having Instagram here and everybody here with the show. All right. Love this so much. All my clients use this. Helpful or hurtful? Write down helpful or hurtful. This is such a powerful mindset hack for unlimited power. So if you are clear about what you want, which I hope you are, and I hope you're going to use M plus I equals O to get the clarity that you need. Okay. Get my books, by the way, get both of my books, which I'll have a link for, and they're going to help you a lot. Once you do that, now throughout your day, there are going to be opportunities for you to have squirrel moments or get sidetracked or to do things that could potentially waste time. It happens, right? We have 70,000 thoughts a day. We have impressions coming at us all the time. How do we manage that? So if one of the things is you are trying to lose weight, let's just go back to the 20 pounds, and you want to lose those 2.5 pounds a week because you're giving yourself a 60-day deadline to do that. What do you need to do today to do that? Now, you could be looking at your diet, and you could be going out to lunch with a friend or dinner with somebody. And then the decision is, well, I want to have a drink. Well, is that helpful or hurtful? What else do I need to do to adjust this? You might be somebody that normally snacks. I don't know if you snack on chips or chocolate. Is this helpful or hurtful? Is this helpful or hurtful? Ask yourself the question. If it's hurtful, don't do it. Find an alternative. Find something else to do that is helpful. Such a great mindset hack. You're going to get this all day long, opportunities to do that. Things are going to be thrown at you all the time to knock you off your path. It's not intentional. It's just the way it is. So if you want to have more discipline and more confidence, be more successful, you need to ask yourself these questions and then choose and decide, because you're always the one in the power. No one's going to do it for you. So helpful or hurtful? All right, next thing on the list. 3, 2, 1. I love this. I use this a lot in my coaching practices. Practice, especially when I'm working with corporations. I'm helping clients build businesses. They're doing all sorts of things. Maybe they're speaking, maybe they're training, maybe they're leading, maybe they're building programs, whatever it is that they're doing, whatever it is you're doing in your life, implement this process. It's called 3, 2, 1. So whenever you do anything, I want you to review it, like I will do with this episode. Like I spoke at an event on Thursday to a group of women business owners. There were almost 500 women in the room. When I get the videotape and watch it back, I'm going to 3, 2, 1 it. And that means 3 things that I did right or went well, 2 things that didn't, and 1 thing I will do differently next time. Now, what this accomplishes is you give yourself praise for what you did right? That's very, very rewarding. It also lets you look at where you can improve, because you can always improve. And you know what that does for your mindset? It takes away that stupid, false, limiting belief that perfectionism exists. It doesn't. Of course, it can be improved upon. And there's so much confidence when you go, all right, well, what didn't go well? What could I have done better? Right? And so two things like that. And then one is, what can I do differently next time? What will I do differently next time? So you're always in the progress mode. This is such a powerful mindset hack, you guys. 3, 2, 1, everything in your life. A sales call you might make, a presentation you might have, a speech you might give, anything. 3, 2, 1 it. Okay? All right, next. I'm taking a breath right as this one came up. You ready? I'm pausing for a second. This is called breathe, think, praise. Breathe, think, praise. I write about breathe, think, praise in I Have Today. And this is such a powerful bomb diffuser. Let's just use it as, call it a bomb diffuser. Anger, worry, anxiety, fear. So if you're in a situation that has the potential to go volatile or bad or argumentative, or you got worry about something, I want you to do this practice. And I don't know if you've noticed this, but several of my processes are 3 steps, and they're 3 steps for a reason. This one included. They're easy to remember, they're easy to implement, and then they're easy to build upon. So if you could remember, love it, thank it, bring it. If you can remember M + I = O, if you can remember 3, 2, 1, if you can remember breathe, think, praise, like see how these things will start improving your mindset quickly. Breathe, think, praise means whatever is going on, stop and take a breath. Just breathe in and breathe out. Just do that right now. You are always one breath away from feeling some relief. Always. We're not breathing enough. Think about what's happening right now and go, this has nothing to do with me, especially if you're in an argument, because it's not about you. It's what's going on with the other person, okay? So think, this has nothing to do with me. Say your boss is yelling at you or mad at you, or your partner is, you're in a fight with your partner and they're mad at you because you didn't, you forgot to pick up the dry cleaning or something happened, that has nothing to do with you. So you think, this has nothing to do with me. Or you might be in a really toxic relationship. You might be in a relationship with a narcissist, and you keep trying to make that person change. That won't happen, by the way. What you can do is change. So you think, this has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with what's going on with the other person. And you're not in their head. How could you possibly know? And then praise is probably the most important, but maybe the most difficult thing to do. Praise means you look at them and you say, in your mind, they're just doing the best they can from where they are. This is truly their best right now. This is what they've got, because it is. It doesn't matter if it's not good. It doesn't matter. That is really their best in that moment. So if you can go breathe, think, praise, and actually practice that, do the breath and do the thinking and the praising in your mind. This has nothing to do with me. They're doing the best they can. You are going to diffuse so many negative things from coming in your life. You are going to be so much healthier. OMG, I am telling you, you are going to feel so empowered. You are going to feel that unlimited potential you have to change the dynamic of any situation with this process. That's how powerful it is. Okay, next is another one of my favorite quotes that I teach all my clients, especially when they're going through rough times, hard times, perceived hard times, whatever is going on. And here it is. A year from now, this won't matter. A year from now, this won't matter. Think of all the things that you've worried about in your life or have gone through in your life. And here you are, a year later, 5 years later, 10 years later, 20 years later. It didn't matter. You are still here, right now, with breath in your lungs and nothing but unlimited potential before you. So when you get in those moments, remember to say, a year from now, this won't matter. Having trouble with my technology, site went down, something happened, lost that big account I used to have. A year from now, this won't matter. A year from now, this won't matter. Start saying that to yourself. All right. Okay. The next thing I'm sharing with you is so powerful. And I'm telling you right here and now, this goes against what so many people say. I am going to share with you the power of the snooze button. Everyone would tell you, don't hit the snooze button. You're lazy. You're not winning the day. Like, get up, get out of bed. And that might be true for you. But I say, use the snooze button powerfully. So here's what I'm going to suggest to you to do, because I do this a lot. When you first wake up in the morning, you are still in that alpha brainwave state, right? You're coming out of theta into alpha. This is the perfect time to program your subconscious mind. The perfect time to do it is straight away, as soon as you wake up. So start implementing this practice if you are someone who likes to hit the snooze button. And if you don't, and you want to sample this and try this, I'm going to suggest you set the alarm a half hour earlier and play this game with me and let me know what happens for you. So when the alarm first goes off, hit the snooze button. It's going to go off again in 9 minutes, right? And what I want you to do is I want you to go back into that deep state of sleep right there and just start practicing gratitude. Like, oh my God, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for this bed. I'm so grateful for this pillow. I'm so grateful. I'm so warm. I'm so grateful. I get to sleep more, do a holistic gratitude. I'm so grateful that, I'm here. I'm just so grateful. Fall back asleep to gratitude. Okay. Now you're emitting that energy. That's the vibration you're sending out there. Where's Michael's things? Michael Losier, what's in your vibrational bubble? You're going to be vibrating gratitude, right? As you're going back to sleep. How awesome is that? Okay. Now, when the alarm goes off again, what we have to do is, when it goes off again, now I want you to go back to sleep and I want you thinking about your big picture vision goals, the big goals, the things that you want, your big dreams. Just go back to sleep thinking about them, feeling as if they've already happened. Okay. Now, when the alarm goes off again, I want you to hit it one more time. And for that last 9 minutes, I want you to say to the universe out loud, show me the things I need to do today to reach those big picture vision goals, the things I need to do today to make those a reality. And then whatever comes into your head, the next time the alarm goes off, turn it off, get out of bed, and go write down those things. The universe just gave you exactly what you need to do in the day. No confusion about what you need to do to go reach your big goals. How awesome is this? Okay. All right. Let's go. Next on the list. There are no mistakes. There are only lessons along the way. You guys, get the word mistake and failure out of your vocabulary. Everything is a lesson along the way. Steve Jobs used to say you can only connect the dots going back. And that's because you don't know the value of that yet. You're going to know at some point in time, but there are no mistakes. Everything is a lesson along the way. It's like going to school. It's like learning to walk. Was it a mistake for you to fall down when you were learning to walk? No, there are no mistakes. Everything is a lesson. Everything has value. Just like everything in your life, love your life because everything it has value, taught you there were gifts in that. Everything's just a lesson. These are all growth opportunities. Okay, next on the list. Thought threading. Okay, thought threading is a process I teach in my Mindset and Manifestation 6-day challenge. So what I teach you to do in this is a process, and there's a process to it. I'm going to tell you what it means, but I'm going to advise you to go to the Mindset and Manifestation Challenge and get it, register for it, because I teach you the whole process. So just like you can spiral down the rabbit hole with the negative thinking, like, oh my God, I lost that piece of business. How am I going to pay the mortgage? I'm not going to have enough money to cover rent, or I'm not going to have enough money to pay the bills. What if I get evicted? What if I end up homeless? What if I starve? What if I die? Like literally, that's how crazy our minds are. Maybe not to that degree, but you know what I'm talking about. We've all done this, right? Well, just like you can spiral down, you can spiral up. And how you do that is thread good thoughts together. So when you're in a situation where there's negative thoughts, what is the opposite thought that you would rather feel instead? And what I teach you how to do is to pull on good memories in your life and start threading them together and threading them together and threading together. Whenever something is not working out, think about times in your life when things did work out. This will change your state of mind in as little as 20 seconds. It's going to make you feel so much better. It's so incredibly powerful. All right, let's keep going because we only have 6 minutes left in the show and I have a handful more here to do. Power phrasing. I teach power phrasing. My mantra meditations are all about empowerment. I have today love my life. Something really good is going to happen to me. I can feel it. Miracles big and small. I notice them all. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. The person I used to be would say that. The person I am now. Power phrasing is your empowerment piece of your language. I do not want you saying negative things about yourself anymore. Stop doing that. Have the ABCs and awareness. So I teach you how to power phrase. So, all right. Next one on the list is we have 3 minds: our head, our heart, and our gut. Do you ever get that feeling around somebody like, ooh, wow, I get a bad vibe from that person? Trust that. That's your gut speaking to you. Your first mind is actually your heart. It's not your head. Your heart is guiding you at all times. The Heart Math Institute has proven this. We have thinking mechanisms in our heart. It is our first mind. So when you feel like, oh yeah, like really excited about something, it's making you feel really good. That's the universe going, yes, go with it. Go that way. Your head is going to be logical. It's going to talk you out of whatever it is. It's going to make you fear-based. It's going to remember all the times things didn't work out for you. So listen to your heart first, the heart and the gut first. All right. Next is 1% better every day. All you have to do is 1% better every day. That's our motto around here. I write all about it in A Better Today. This is 30 days of motivation and inspiration. Just do one little thing a day, one little 1% better, and watch how much better your life is. Watch how much faster your manifestations come in. You don't have to do the big hairy goals and like think that it's not successful without that. It's in this 1% better every day. After a year, that's 3,778%. Okay, so 1% better every day. All right, next, if your life isn't coming from you, it's happening to you. I talked about this earlier. M plus I equals O. How to do it. If you are not intending your life, it's happening to you. If you are picking up your phone first thing in the morning, your life is happening to you. Everybody else's agenda is coming to you. So you got to create it. Start your meditation practice. Start your journaling practice. Move your body in the morning. Set your intentions of what you want to accomplish in your life. And so practice the gratitude and the forgiveness. Make your life come from you. Be the identity. Become who you want to be. It has to come from you. All right, next on the list. Meditate every day. I just said this. This was the number one thing that changed my life for the better. So powerful. So start a meditation practice. I have them on my YouTube channel. Check them out. They are super powerful. There's a lot of power phrasing in there. Or check out anybody else's. Check out all the amazing apps that are available out there. All right. So start a meditation practice. It will transform your life. Okay. Now, next is if you live to be 100, you get 36,525 days of life. That's it. If you live to 80, knock off 7,300. If you're already 50, knock off 18,200. So basically you have somewhere between 10,000 and 11,000 days of life left, you guys. Do not put your dreams on hold. If that's not motivation to go out there and pursue your dreams, I don't know what is. So remember that. All right, next. Make the pieces of your jigsaw puzzle colorful and bright. Make the 36,525 days of your life, if you live to be 100, beautiful, colorful, vibrant, alive. Because if you're doing the same thing today that you did yesterday, you're not growing. Remember, you're stagnating, and there's no such thing as stagnation. So you're disintegrating. So are the pieces gray and black and dull and big patches of that? or if they are they bright and colorful and vibrant and alive? Make the pieces of your jigsaw puzzle colorful and bright. Next, replace your worry with wonder, your fear with faith, and your doubt with determination. All right. So you do never need to say the word worry, fear, afraid, or doubt again. I have a 6-part video series called Change Your Language, Change Your Life. If you replace your worry with wonder, everything you worry about, think about it, 99.99% of the things never happen. Remember what I said about Sharon Lecter? That's, creating in the future what you don't want to happen. Wonder that everything's going to be okay instead. And trust, have faith that everything that you want, you deserve and is going to happen for you. What if it all goes right? My beautiful friend, Amy Scruggs, has a song called that. What if it all goes right? Let that be your mantra in life. And then do not have doubt anymore. The speed with which manifestations come into your life is directly linked to the level of doubt you have. That's Michael Lozier. So if you do not have any doubt, it's going to immediately flow in. And I live this every single day. And the things that aren't coming in, I know has to do with doubt. So have determination instead. Okay. The last one, you guys, is this. I have today. Write down, I have today, because that is all you have. All you have is today. Your past is behind you. Your future, you get to decide and create. And you have this moment right now to do it. Live that way. Say those words every day. I hope you found this super valuable. Unfortunately, we're not going to have time to do the mantra meditation, so I apologize for that. We did run out of time. I gave so much value today, but I'll just end by saying this. I have today to love my life. Something really good is going to happen to me today. I can feel it. Miracles big and small. I notice them all. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. I set the intention to follow these 50 mindset hacks and use them in my life so that I can live with unlimited potential and power. And so it is. All right. I hope you enjoyed this. We're going to have links in the description area everywhere where you can get everybody's books and for more information on where you can follow us. So follow me at I Have Today with Diane Forster on social media, Diane Forster Official, and go to my website, I Have Today. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.